Happy Aloha Thursday, everybody. I hope you had a great week, great Cinco de Mayo. We're halfway into May and on our way to summertime. All right, let's start with our weekly stats, and then we're going to do a review of this past month of April. What did that look like? And then compare that to the April of 2020, which is when we were pretty much in the heat of the beginning of the pandemic and lots of uncertainties were out there. Going into the weekly stats, guys, we have kind of goose eggs across the board, at least in the negatives, I mean. So new listings are down by 13%. Pendings are down by 5%. Closed sales are down by a little bit over 15.5%. And rentals are down by 12%. What I'm most curious about here is how, with the lack of new listings that came on, and then also with PCS season and the summer season right around the corner, that's when most people will start to make their moves. How is that going to affect the purchase prices? And furthermore, the last 2 weeks, it basically has been a one-for-one swap, meaning what's coming onto the market is going right into pending status. So having now this negative coming onto the market and down a little bit in the pendings, just curious to see how that's going to play out. So going into reviewing April of this year versus April of last year, just how does it compare? What is it looking like? So from the Honolulu Board of Realtors, looking back, they have stated that the market has quote unquote officially rebounded. What do you think? Do you think that the real estate market has rebounded? I'm curious to know what people's thoughts are. So single family homes under 1 million accounted for the majority of the sales activity last month. And in addition, the demand in higher price points, specifically the 1 million to 1.99 million, has more than doubled, as reflected by the number of sales from April 2020 to April 2021. I'm with the increases that we have had, I'm pretty kind of the product that you could have obtained with 800,000 last year during this time frame. It's almost as if you do need that million. So that bar, the quality has shifted right quite a bit. Somebody who would typically be buying in the $800,000 range last year is now buying between that 1 million to maybe $1.2 million range. Point is, the sales between 1 mil and 1.99, just under 2 mil, have more than doubled. So if you're looking in one of the hot areas, I would expect to pay above the asking price. And you got to move quickly. The single family homes are flying off the market at a median of 9 days. Now, in terms of homes actually sold, condo sales have increased as well. However, they're not moving as quickly as single family homes. They have a whopping 4 more days on the market, bringing it to a median of 13 days, and they are still experiencing above asking price. So overall, it does seem that the pandemic has caused many to question their current living situation. So be that location, they're moving to a different type of neighborhood that suits them a little bit better. There has been a huge transition to suburban areas rather than the urban areas. Here versus, I know a lot of people are transitioning back to the mainland to be closer to a family that are there, or space inside the home. That's another key one. Remember, single family homes have been seeing the largest increases. Some are coining this whole migration as the Great American Move. You'll see that in the future. Bottom line though, if you like a home, you better move quick. I suggest dotting your I's and crossing your T's well ahead of time to be competitive in this market. So what does it take to do that? Of course, I'm going to tell you, just reach out to me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week and a great weekend. Take care.